Welcome to the Meme Daddies podcast, y'all.
Here.
Welcome.
Welcome here.
With Tank Sinatra.
And Adam the Creator.
I got a new chair. I've been told not to rock. It's gonna be a problem.
You think you can hold out?
No, I do not.
I don't.
I am going to rock.
Would you be rocking with a guitar, that kind of rocking, or just rocking?
Don't even talk about guitars. I'm gonna be rocking like this, and if you got a problem with that,
You can't do that.
why?
It's too much.
Too much what?
It's too much motion. It's
Listen,
just too
people-
it's distracting.
For who?
It looks like you're sucking your thumb and you're doing and you're like fetal position.
Oh man,
don't
listen. First of all, audio has no idea what we're talking about. Second of all, camera 1 is the only one that picks up on anything. Camera 2, I guess, does.
This is the one that lets you do it because you see the whole chair.
Tank's in a big chair. For those listening, it's a big throne-style chair that looks like it's made of
Listen,
elephant leather.
we're in my loft. I killed an elephant on what was it, Thursday?
It looks like he killed an elephant. And he wants to rock back and forth, and I'm trying to
I
tell him
don't want to rock. My subconscious mind wants to rock back and forth.
it's a sign of weakness. It's noted that rocking is a sign of weakness. So you can rock if you want to. Got him. He's not gonna rock now.
That's why The Rock is a bitch.
That's how he got his nickname. He used to rock back and forth.
That's why, I can't. Is that real? Rocking is no, that's not real.
See, it's in his head
Toxic
now.
masculinity.
No, yeah, it's like a thumb suck. It's like the rocking is like I'm okay. You don't have to rock.
I'm okay. Wow, I am really, dude. I rock hard all the time, everywhere I am.
That's a shame, bro.
Do you do
Weak as
this?
fuck.
You good?
My legs are always going.
What do you mean? You shake the foot?
Oh yeah, like a crackhead.
Oh, like really kind of shake, like one of these like.
Like if you saw me, you'd be like, something just happened to that boy. Yeah, something's wrong with him.
So you admit?
Welcome to the podcast. So you admit it.
You want to marry your mother-in-law?
You have trauma. Welcome to the podcast. I'm a weak bitch. And listen, thank you for listening.
Yes.
Patreon.com/meme daddies for more weakness, even further depths of weakness.
Well, we want to turn weakness into strength by acknowledging it,
Naming it, labeling it,
looking at
controlling it,
and then
further weakness.
then denying it and shoving it back down.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what men do.
That's what we do. If you're listening on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, if you're on an Android, I'm sorry about your factory job.
Life will
whatever.
get better.
Yeah, it'll get better. Thank you for listening. Rate, review, subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome to YouTube, man.
If you got a cracked phone and you're watching it on YouTube through a lot of cracks, get it fixed.
Yeah,
Get it fixed.
$75.
It's not a good look.
DM me. I'll send you the money.
It's not that bad now. You can get them fixed at these
Kiosks
little
in the mall.
Yeah,
not-
just do it.
Yeah,
it looks terrible.
It will change the quality of your life. Take the half an hour, drop it off at the kiosk, go for a walk, go to Annie Ann's, get a pretzel or something.
Oh, that's a nice idea.
It's a great idea.
Nice cinnamon, or you go with the savory, the
You know what?
cheese.
No cheese. I mean, yeah, cinnamon, I guess.
All right. Sometimes you're in the mood for a nice cheese, no?
I like the buttery, salty pretzels, but no
yeah.
cheese.
Okay.
I want my fingers wrecked.
Oh, like shiny, right?
Oh yeah, I want to have to go to the bathroom after. I want to have to wash my hands after a bowl, a cup of pretzels.
You want to be on that chair, licking your fingers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, sucking the grease right off your fingers, rocking back and forth, right? Nice. Then everything's good, right?
I want my lips from my nose to my chin to just be shiny. I want to be 8-year-old Tank, just fat as fuck.
Smelling like a bakery. Yeah, salty and greasy.
More, mama.
More
I
breast.
want more. And then just get yelled at, and that would be even more reason to eat more pretzels because I'm so
Right.
sad.
Hear bad news and just cry a little bit.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Tears go into the grease.
And the salt just adds to the saltiness of the pretzel. Yeah, man. I can't I can't differentiate between the tears and the butter at this point. I'm just.
And it's an interesting phenomenon. We kind of do enjoy that, like the feeling of just suffering or feeling like shit. Sometimes I tend to like wallow in it. I feel like I want to stay there. It's
Oh,
like,
I welcome it. Once I'm in it, put on Stained, turn down the fucking lights, and just.
Stained.
It's always raining in my head.
Have a nice cry, a nice rock.
Watch some fucking videos of the, the man in the red bandana. Just cry it out, dude.
Oh man, that's the World Trade Center one, right? That's nice. That's a
If you
good.
watch that, you don't cry. You don't have tear ducts or a heart or a soul or anything.
So if I ever see you priming that video to play with a nice bucket of pretzels,
Oh man,
just steer clear, right?
I'm having a bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah, things are tough for me. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We're figuring it all out. That's what we do here at Meme Daddies. Listen, we're meme daddies. We make memes for a living. We're daddies. We're daddies because we're sexy as fuck. We're old and we have kids.
Yep.
So basically, we look at the internet and we explain it to you as we would explain it to our children because it's a scary place out there and we can't explain the internet to our kids in a scary way. We have to use humor and bring levity. So we explain it to you like you're 5 or 6.
You might be 5 or 6.
Mentally, you probably are.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people are out there.
And you can rock, by the way. We don't want to
You
shame
can
you.
rock.
You
I
rock.
should not be rocking. I'm supposed to be the adult in the room.
Exactly right. If you're at home going like this listening, that's great. Do it. Rock back and forth. Enjoy it. But yeah, we have to explain the internet because it is
It's a scary place. Listen,
scarier.
by the way, I
think Shakespeare said that for the first time, by the way.
Did he really?
I think so.
Yeah, that motherfucker was.
Ooh, you heard what Shakespeare said? By the way. By the way.
You hear that motherfucker William the other day, dude?
What'd he say?
By the way. What'd that mean?
It means like, I don't know, it sounded fucking sick when he said it.
Yo, I don't know what it meant, but he was saying some shit, and then he said, by the way, and he said some other shit that had
It
nothing to
was
do with the
different.
first shit.
It was different.
It was different. By the way. And then he said, I'll see you tomorrow.
What?
And then I didn't see him again, and I saw him the next day.
Oh, that must be what it means then.
And he said,
Tomorrow.
told you. That motherfucker Willie spitting.
Then he said, got him.
Got him. I don't remember. Oh. So I'm reading this book. I don't know if you've ever heard of it before.
What is it?
The Tale of Two Cities.
It's a hilarious book. I see why you're laughing.
It's so funny, dude.
Yeah.
It's by Charles Dickens.
That's why it's funny.
Yo, he's dicking it down in the book, dog.
And that's why he called himself that.
Yo, he's dicking it down word by word. It's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yo, it starts off.
He has the best words.
The man's vocabulary is incredible. I don't know how many times he rewrote it to get it to the point where he got it. Yo, and this is like based on what we were just saying.
In The Tale of Two Cities, this is okay.
What were you gonna say?
No, it's like one of the books. It's a required reading,
It's
right? In high school,
recommended.
early high school.
It's recommended.
It's recommended reading.
They don't follow you home.
Right.
Yeah, they don't.
If you have a friend in an earlier period,
They don't sit outside your room and make sure you're fucking reading it like they.
you should read this.
Yeah, they should. I'll tell you why you should read it. By the way.
It's class war, right? Go ahead. Go ahead.
So let me just real quick.
Yes.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Well, which is it?
Both, bro. Just like it is now.
The first publisher was probably like, Charles,
Yeah, Chuck. What are
which
we doing
is it?
here?
I'm confused. The first sentence, I don't like it. I don't
Yeah.
like where you're going here. Is
Yeah.
it the best or the worst of times?
It's both, just like it is now. That's why I wanted to bring it up because people are like, it's the worst. It's never been this bad. Well,
How's your head? Is it still on your shoulders?
yeah, it's. I mean, fucking.
You in a guillotine?
It's pretty good. Also, it's never been this good either.
Yes.
It's the best of times too, and it's always like that. This book was written in 1859. It's when it was published anyway.
Yeah.
It's about a city in France and a city in England. It's also about resurrecting dead bodies, which I'm just finding out. But the reason it's required reading is because I also am reading. I'm not trying to sound smart, by the way, but coming across pretty smart.
You're reading
if I-
so many books.
if I do say so
Ooh, you're
myself.
so cool.
A big recliner.
Well, you know, I'm reading.
Not-
yeah.
I'm not trying to come across intellectual, but if I may, I'm also reading The Brothers Karamazov by Dostoevsky.
Oh, would you just give it a rest?
I am though, bro. So listen, it's when you read a book, when you read like 3, 4, 5 pages of a book like of Tale of Two Cities, and then you switch to another book, an easier
That's
book.
all you're doing. You're LeBron. LeBron's always spotted reading a book, but it's always on the first page. He's on the Stairmaster.
No, I'm saying 3, 4, 5 pages at a time.
All you're quoting is the first page of A Tale of Two Cities.
No, I'm like 50 pages in.
All right.
It's a big book though.
Yeah.
But I just finished Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison. Another fucking great.
When do you read? You're on the phone all the time.
At night.
You read at night? You're always posting.
I don't post right before I go to bed.
All right.
I read before I go to bed instead of watching videos. I watch videos too, by the way.
You do a lot. You sleep?
Eh.
You're turning into The Rock, aren't you? You're the hardest reading man in the room? In the library? Let me tell you something.
I got the hardest dick in this room.
If you read what The Rock is reading, you smell the pages The Rock is turning. Fucking bookworm. Imagine he was the bookworm.
That should be like a new movie for him.
I'm happy that you're reading so much. It's beautiful.
Yeah, during the pandemic, I read like 75 books.
That's it?
And that was not even over the whole pandemic. It was when I was ready to kill myself. Yo,
I spit out the cigar.
I've made people spit drinks
I
out.
never did that before.
He just did a cigar take. This motherfucker did a smoke take.
Why did the thought of you killing yourself make me laugh so hard?
Because I didn't.
Oh my God. That's why. Oh Lord.
Oh boy. Oh, so ooh.
So you read 75 books. You're on Tale of Two Cities. You're on
Brothers Karamazov.
Karamazov, which is, I mean, you can't like these books, right? You're kind of you're slogging through them. You like spots. A lot of times I'll be reading. I'm into it.
Yeah.
And when there's a lull, or maybe I'm getting tired, I just
Yeah.
read the same. I'll read a page and I go, I don't even know what I just read. I'll go back to the beginning of the page, maybe 2 or 3 times. I still don't know. Then I have to, I guess, shut it down.
Yeah. I took a speed reading course when I was like 17. Actually, a CD-ROM. It wasn't even like a course.
That's real?
Oh, yeah.
It's not like a trick?
There's a trick to it,
Oh,
for
okay.
sure.
Okay.
But I never got to the point where I was reading full pages at a time. But
What do you mean at a time? Like instantly?
instantly, yeah.
You just scan this page of words, right?
You can literally ingest in your eyeballs a whole entire page of words in one shot. Boing, 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 boing. So I read. So how do I explain this?
And you can comprehend that? That's what I don't
So much
understand.
better than one word at a time. So the way it's explained, and we're going to get to the topics right after this.
This is a topic.
Yeah,
See, this is, I don't know, for a
Well-
mindful guy.
yeah, true. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to
Okay, no,
control.
you're right.
So, okay, so the CD-ROM said basically that the thesis of the program was
And just for the kids out there, a CD used
Yeah.
to be, it was a disc. It was an actual disc
Physical.
that you'd put into a hole in your computer, and it would read it. Right?
you had
So
to
that-
feed the computer discs into its mouth.
Yeah, it would go, zzz, you'd slide it in, and it would actually, like, work.
You went like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
It was crazy.
The CD-ROM.
CD-ROM computer program was like your brain thinks in words. Your brain thinks in thoughts. It doesn't think in words. So it doesn't make sense to read in words. It makes sense to read in thoughts. So at the very least, you should be reading in 3 words. So start there. Glance at 3 words, 3 words, 3 words. That's the full sentence. That's a full line in a book, typically. Usually a line in a book is 10 words or 11 words. Right?
Okay.
So I started glancing at boom, boom, boom. And then I split it up into 2. So I'd read 5 words at a time, 5 words at a time. Right? So the CD-ROM would highlight. It would start with flashing one word on the screen, then 2, then 3, then 5. Then it would start with blocks of 10, so two lines with 5 words each, then 15 words, 3 lines of 5 words each, and then to the point where my reading speed went from, I was always kind of a fast reader, but it went from like 300 words a minute to like
10,000.
no, like 900 words a minute. And my reading comprehension went from 30% to up to like 90%.
That's what I don't get.
And here's why. So when you're watching, this is going back to like animated movies when they were like actually
Cell animation. Yeah.
like in a row. If you read like that, if you watched a movie like that and it was like ding, 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 of course it would be boring. And you'd be like, wait, I blanked out for a second. What just happened? Go back to that one, like when he was like this.
Yeah. Too
slow.
Yeah.
It's too slow. So you gotta at least skim. Skimming is actually more.
I'd love to do it. I just don't know how your eye could look at multiple. Like I'm forced to read one word then the next word. Like I don't know how you could take in the whole sentence. That would be awesome. It seems like a superpower.
Well, skimming is actually better for reading comprehension than reading word by word by word by word.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually is.
I feel like I'm always gonna miss.
You're gonna miss a word for sure, but like so reading A Tale of Two Cities, I'm constantly. That's why I like reading on my phone because I can highlight it, look it up, boom. Now I know what that word means.
Yeah.
Now I know what soliloquy means.
Yep.
I know what the word is. I've heard of it. I can spell it, but I don't know what it means. I don't know I don't know what the actual definition is.
Well,
Now I do.
you tend to soliloquize a lot, so it's good.
That's not a word.
Soliloquy.
Soliloquies nuts. So yeah, definitely. I mean, now you can get an app on your phone that'll teach you how to speed read, bro. It's gonna happen for you if you do it literally in 10 minutes. As soon as you understand the concept of it, you're like, oh, okay.
I'll try it.
And you don't need to go nuts. You don't need to read a whole page at a time. It's just relaxing your eyeball and relaxing your mind and getting past the point, past the thought of I have to ingest every single word. It would be like French fries, right? Do you eat one French fry at a time or do you shove 5 in your mouth?
One slowly,
Loser.
and I bite it several times.
Well, yeah, that's your problem. That's a lot.
If that's how you eat fries, and this is how you read books, it explains a lot.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Now I get the problem.
But that's not true.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
You do, multiple
Exactly.
handfuls. Do you put ketchup on top of the fries, or do you dip?
I dip.
Who puts ketchup on the fry? I'm just saying. I wanted to see if you would say that you did it.
Only for a commercial. Or I'm at a hockey game or something, and I don't have room.
It's messy, bro.
It's the worst. It's not fun.
Fuck up the whole fry experience.
Yeah. So listen, super, for us especially, interesting topic.
Go.
Tom Brady this week posted a meme.
He did. And whose meme did he post?
His own.
He did? Oh, his own meme?
It was his own meme.
Well, I know Okay, go ahead. He shared one of your stories, right?
Oh, yeah, we're going to
On
get
the
to that.
retirement. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump
No, it's okay.
the speed read the conversation.
Because I posted him a meme, which which you'll see right here in a second.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh, how'd you do that?
So I DM'd him a meme because he follows me on Tanks Good News.
So you slid.
I slid headfirst, breached birth into his DMs, right? Yeah, exactly. And
And he blocked you immediately.
no,
I'm just kidding.
no, he received me.
He loves you.
Yeah. And I said, hey, we've DM'd a couple of times back and forth, meaning I've DM'd him and he's seen it.
Yeah, we're buddies.
No, I DM him and he likes the DM, right?
Oh, that's nice. That's something.
Always, yeah. So I DM him, he likes it, whatever. And when he's going through this whole retirement thing, this like, I don't know, blah, 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 I go, hey, Tom, listen, I know you don't really know me. I'll let you know I work with Adam. Adam designed TB12. He worked with you on the on the FDX. I don't know how involved you were with that, but just to let you know, I'm not like just some guy. Like we have some connections, but
Yeah.
this is why I'm sending you this. I make memes for a living. Nothing cuts tension like a good meme. Now, I don't know if this language is going to be right for you, but if it doesn't work, I'll send you another one. If you're interested. If you post this on Twitter, your tweet This will be more popular than like the Barack Obama tweet that got 10 million likes when he said goodbye when he was done, right? So I sent him this meme. It says, "Everybody, Tom, are you retiring?" Me, and then the picture from Ozark where Ruthie's like, "I don't know shit about fuck," right?
Yeah.
This is when he doesn't know if he's retiring yet. So I'm like, again, if the language is not your brand, I'll figure something else out. I just wanted to send it to you and let you know, hey, whatever you decide.
So you made a pitch for it
We're all rooting for you.
from a marketing perspective to
Of course.
let him know this is thoughtful.
Yeah, yeah.
That's very smart.
Of course, yeah. So he just liked the message that said, "I work with Adam." So that was it.
You're welcome.
Yes,
You never told me about that.
thank you. I did tell you about that. I think I sent you a screenshot of it.
Of the meme when he posted it for sure.
He didn't post a meme.
Didn't he? Yeah, in his story.
No, so let me get to that point. So then he decides 3 days later, he announces that he is going to retire. So I post about it on Thanks Good News. I say, Tom Brady, blah, blah, blah. I post the thing that says Tom Brady announces he's going to retire. And then in the caption, I wrote, no, what the fuck? No, so I write, Tom Brady announces he's going to retire. Then I write a nice caption, whatever. And then I get a DM that says Tom Brady has mentioned you in his story.
Oh, that's what you sent me.
Right? So then right here
Yep.
it says something like, everybody needs more good news these days. Follow Tank's Good News. I was like, what the
You got a
hell?
power tag
Power tag
from the GOAT.
from the GOAT on the day of his retirement when all eyes are on him, right? So I say to him, I post that. I get a screenshot of the message. I center it in a white square, and then I get a screenshot of the story, and I say, hey, my new best friend, Tom Brady,
I saw that caption.
as whatever, blah, 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 blah. But then the real story, the thing that I actually wanted to talk about is that during the Super Bowl, he had an alarm set or a reminder set for 12 o'clock, be it L.A. Rams Stadium. And then the tweet just said, shit,
Oh, that's good.
So he's he's in the meme game now. Him and Kanye West both
Oh, Kanye, yeah.
are in the meme game
Yeah.
now.
And yeah, two biggest. That's great. And you actually helped indoctrinate Tom into that world, that's cool. So now you got the little open door, and he has sort of a consultant now with you. He'll probably run one by you.
I hope so.
I bet you he will. Why not? You would be the person I'd ask.
I wonder if I inspired him.
You certainly did. That's cool.
He's just such an interesting story. Bro, his whole thing of being like one of the last picks in the draft that year,
Second string, the third string.
becoming the greatest quarterback, greatest football player of all time,
Maybe sports figure.
greatest sports figure of all time. I mean, I saw a video that Barstool posted on their TikTok of him going up to Robert Kraft very early on in his career, maybe like the second or third day of camp when he was drafted, and he goes, I'm the best decision you've ever made for this organization. Like, when you just know something and you go out and you say it, and then it's like you do that because now you have to make it true.
Yep.
That's basically what he did.
That's the leap.
That's the leap of
Leap
faith.
of faith, yeah.
And like now you got to make it true. But you already know it's true, so it doesn't matter.
Ali famously said, I'm the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was,
Yeah.
which is like, oh, shit. It's the same idea.
Yeah.
It's, actually, imagine saying, I'm the greatest, not even knowing you are.
Yeah.
You take for granted you've seen him say that, I'm the greatest. But he admits, I didn't know I was. I said it. It's like,
Yeah.
like you said, you're leaping, and you're hoping that your ass catches up.
I might change the lyric of the week this week. I might have to.
It's so serious. You know what? You know what I might do?
I might have to.
Yeah, I think that's fucking great. And Kanye too is starting to post memes. I was like, fuck. He posted like that really shoddy one of Civil War. It's like
Yeah.
Captain America Civil War, but it was Kanye West Civil War, and on one side it's him and Travis Scott, and the other side was Kim and Pete and Billie Eilish. I mean, to create beef with Billie Eilish, I don't know if it's the greatest look. I feel like he's going too hard, obviously.
Well, that's one of the things that I had to talk about. So Kanye West is scheduled to headline Coachella, right? with Billie Eilish and Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Harry Styles.
Hello, mate.
Harry Styles, Billie Eilish.
Hello.
Billie Eilish and Ye, right? So Billie Eilish had somebody during her concert who was having an asthma attack.
Yep.
And she stopped the entire concert to get that person help. So she said something along the lines of like, that's just what we do. If someone gets hurt at a concert, we don't let that person die. So somebody took that as like a shot at Travis Scott, who had 9 people die at his concert. 9 fucking people die.
Which isn't great.
It's horrible.
Was she taking a shot at him or just saying it as a general statement? 'Cause that is a general statement.
It's a general statement, but it's kind of a shot because 9 people died.
Where else? Right. Where else does somebody get hurt during a concert and they don't stop? That was a
9 people dying is a lot, but they all died. I mean, it was also a festival. She was at a 20,000 person arena. His was at a festival. You know what? I mean, not making excuses for the guy, but I'm also not here to demonize him because it's a terrible tragedy that happened, right?
yeah.
So anyway, Kanye goes, unless she apologizes, I'm not performing. First of all, is that in your contract, bro? Because if it's not, you better fucking figure it out. He's like, listen, I've been a Kanye fan forever.
Me too.
And when he was on 106 in Park, when College Dropout came out,
Yep.
and College Dropout got 4 mics in the source, and he went buck wild on the audience and started screaming at everybody. I was like, this motherfucker's crazy. But I still listened to his music. And then when Hurricane Katrina happened.
And passionate, because at least what he's crazy about is his art.
Yes.
So he's like, nah, my shit is it's sort of like the GOAT. Like saying, I'm the GOAT, I'm the greatest. And okay, you could kind of respect it in a sense, I think, at that point.
Of course. Then when Hurricane Katrina happened, and he was like, George
Mike
Bush
Myers.
does not care about black people. I was like, this motherfucker is crazy. But I was like, I'm still listening to his music. I don't care. And then when he came out and he was like, make America great again, I'm voting for Donald Trump.
No, what about you skip past one of the biggest fucking things he ever did?
What?
The Grammy thing.
Oh, yeah, Taylor Swift.
That was a big one. Taylor Swift is
It was-
accepting
it was-
something.
it was-
He stands up and he says, I'm going to let you finish?
Yeah.
I mean,
He
okay.
laughed after that. It was kind of like a joke between. for him
But
and
you don't
Beyonce.
do that. Imagine you're at the Grammys. Imagine you did that. You grab a mic.
I think Taylor Swift's annoying though. So
But you don't do that in the middle of a broadcast. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that belongs on the Mount Rushmore of Kanye moments. That's on there.
for sure.
Come on.
Yeah. Okay. I agree.
I'm gonna let you finish. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm slated to perform right now.
No, she wasn't.
Oh no, I'm
performing.
slated to. I'm
Accept.
accepting. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fucking crazy thing for sure.
Go ahead.
No,
So,
no, I'm
so
with
now,
you.
so
Yeah.
now he wears the
Forgot.
red hat.
Now he wears the red hat. But he's obviously any I don't want to call it illness. I don't want to like diagnose him, but any condition is going to get progressive. Progressive condition is going to get worse over time, right? So whereas the impulses in the past, first it was the music, then it was the Katrina, then it was cute with the Grammy thing, then it was like political. Now it's like, bro, like it's getting a little scary now at this point. Now it's like, this is not cute anymore. This is like, are you going to hurt yourself? Are you going to hurt somebody? Are you going to get somebody hurt? One of the texts that he posted was, nobody hurt Pete Davidson. Kim, my wife, has asked
Oh, he
me-
didn't say Pete Davidson. He said Skeet,
Skeet.
which is like, come
On
on.
behalf of my wife, nobody has asked me nobody to hurt Skeet Davidson.
And then he posted Borat saying not.
Oh, he did?
No, but he I wouldn't be surprised.
But let's say
Don't hurt Skeet. Not.
let's say for instance, right? He's out there. I mean, bro, let's say somebody kills Pete Davidson because Kanye is just going berserk.
That's what Kim is saying, that he's creating a dangerous environment. She's right.
Super dangerous.
Yeah.
Or for North.
Yeah, this is not good for her to see and like all the
Or let's say something, bro. I mean, God forbid, bro. Let's say something. I don't even
nah.
want to say.
I think people are gonna. I think everything's fine. Nobody's gonna get hurt. But I think that what's painful is to watch him going through this pain. Like I think everybody's been unrequited love or had that feeling, and you see it. It's like, oh man, this poor fucking guy.
well-
Doing more isn't gonna, like, we had the conversation about being louder.
Yeah.
Doesn't make the message resonate.
Oh yeah.
It's like I want you to bring that up in a minute because I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
But in the same sense, saying it more isn't going to make it like persuasive. It's not like,
No, it makes it less persuasive.
yeah, it's like, all right, man, you know, you got to kind of step away a little bit, even
Yeah.
for the romantic thing to kind of, if you have any shot. But
So, and we'll go back to this.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I just want to interject this. I had a realization this past week. I had an argument with Jessica. I forgot what it was even about. No, that's not what it was about. I don't remember what it was about. It doesn't matter because it was stupid. It was a stupid relationship argument. But I was raising my voice, trying to be heard, and it was like I realized, and I said this to her. She's like, "Wow, that's great." Like she wasn't being sarcastic. She's like, "Wow, that's actually really helpful."
what you said, what?
I said what I'm about to say.
Okay.
I said, I think I realized something this morning. Like, I was raising my voice because I felt like you weren't hearing me. But it's not that you weren't hearing me, you weren't understanding me. So, like, when you're arguing with somebody, anybody, you start to yell because you feel like the person isn't hearing you. But it's not that they're not hearing you, they're not deaf.
They hear the words you're saying.
They hear the noises you're making. They're not understanding the idea that you're putting across. It's almost like you're speaking two different languages. So it's not you're talking to a deaf person and you speaking louder. You're not speaking to a foreign exchange student. I don't like what you're saying.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
I don't understand what you're saying, though. Say it a different way.
Right.
With love and respect for me and my feelings.
Right.
Oh, say it in French.
You mean talking to a French person in
In a-
Japanese louder?
It's not going to, no, it doesn't get the point across.
Got it.
Yeah, we're speaking two different languages currently. Yeah, we got to speak the same language.
Yeah.
The same language. We're communicating two totally different ideas, and you're not getting it, and I'm not getting it.
It's talking to kids too. Being daddies,
100
you can yell at the kid, and I do.
Yeah.
I lose myself, or it's like, wait. What am I? Let's reframe this. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop yelling at you not to do this. I'm gonna suggest something softly. Hey, let's go into the kitchen. Let's
Yeah.
do that. I have an idea. Let's go. And then the kids throw it down and they go.
Yeah.
Instead, put that down. I told you not to play. It's like, okay, wait a second. And everybody, I lose that. But then once I catch myself, I think it's sort of similar.
You're a bad parent.
I'm terrible.
Yeah.
And I go, I think I'm getting better at catching myself earlier. Then I'm like, wait a second. Why am I yelling at them? I'll just make a soft suggestion. Hey, let's go in the kitchen. I got an idea. Let's get the Play-Doh out. I have a concept.
Wait.
Okay. Then they drop it and they're excited.
Can we just take one break for one? No, not a real break. Just
Commercial break?
Taylor Swift, real quick.
Yes.
Taylor Swift. So I heard we were just talking about Taylor Swift, how I'm not really a fan. Listen to this Taylor Swift song, okay? Are you ready?
Okay, so
It's great. This was it before they auto-tuned it?
Yeah, that's what she sounds like normally.
That's unsettling.
Yeah.
No, for real?
Yeah.
That's pre-auto tuning?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what the demo sounded like.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me?
That's
Yep.
it. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. That's what it sounds like. Extra auto-tuned.
That's Roblox
Yeah.
auto-tune.
Roblox, yeah.
That's like dab. You dab when you listen to that.
What the?
We have to show that clip.
I don't know if it's something that we should be talking about because we're two white dudes.
Yeah.
I would like to move to make something that people say is racist not racist anymore.
Sounds like
Fuck.
a bad idea.
You think that's a good idea?
I do. I would like it to not come across as racist anymore, to tell a black person that they're well spoken.
Would you say that to a white
I don't-
person?
I don't-
Yes, of course I would. I
don't-
fucking love to tell people when they speak well and they communicate ideas well.
There's never been an issue with telling a black person they're well spoken.
Yes, there is.
No, it's all the context. Because like you could say, I don't want to. I want to be able to tell a tall person they're well spoken. You could say that to anyone. It's if it's introduced in a way that seems like it would have been a surprise otherwise. That's when it becomes racist. If it's all context. Because let's say we're working with somebody, and they're eloquent, and they're just and they whoever it is, black, white, whatever race, and you tell them, man, you're well spoken. Man, you're eloquent. That's wonderful. You could tell if they're of color, you could say that.
Eloquent is a better word.
You can tell someone that.
Yeah.
It's when somebody says, "Wow, that person's well spoken." Like, yeah, no, okay. That's when it becomes, when it's phrased as a surprise. I think that's when it becomes problematic.
Like, I didn't think it was possible for a black person.
Right. If it's all how it's loaded. It's like, if somebody says, "Oh, well, I met this person, but they're very well spoken." It's like, whoa, is it inherent that you're not supposed to be? So that's where it becomes, I think, dicey.
Okay. Yeah,
It's okay for you to say it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because if somebody says to me or you, "Hey, man, you communicated that idea really clearly, concisely, and effectively,"
I think that's totally fine. I really believe that. For you to say that to anyone of any color or male,
man,
female,
woman, black, white, Asian, Indian.
when you say it with surprise, that's when it gets like if you tell like a woman, "Wow, you really can drive." I'm shocked. That's not okay. If you just say, "Wow, you're a great driver," that's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you. Net, I think we could all say that is not racist.
I don't think I've ever commented on anyone's driving. I did make many comments on Jessica's driving when we were on the RV trip, though. All negative.
Oh, really?
All negative.
It's not easy to drive those fucking things. It's a house.
It's horrible. And you know what? When we were because our lives were in danger, obviously. We're in the back of an RV with no seatbelts, plates rattling everywhere, peanut butter flying out of cabinets. It was a disaster.
Explosives in the back, the propane.
Gas of propane 24 inches away from us.
A tank of literal shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sewage, water. Bennett's flying around on his iPad, like a door right there that we could fly out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we were going down a hill once, and she was like, "We're speeding up. I don't know why. My foot's not on the gas." I was like, "Yeah, gravity, Jess. Like, put your foot on the brake." She's like, "Oh, grab the brake." I was like, "Yeah, you got to ride the brake." I hope she doesn't listen to this. But we did have a talk about
You're
it.
dead.
Yeah, we had to talk about it. I was like, "You see that sign when it says a pitch and a grade and a degree?" I was like, "That means ride the brake. You got to ride the brake. Your foot not being on the gas doesn't mean anything."
We're in a 4-ton box careening down a hill. You have to,
You got to ride the brake.
Yeah, you got to ride the brake a little
Yeah,
bit.
not having your foot on the gas isn't good enough at this point.
It's getting good mileage, I bet, though.
Oh, very good mileage. Yeah. We almost, that RV trip was bananas. We took the RV over the Teton Pass, and when we got over the Teton Pass, so you drive over the Teton Pass, and you start out, and it's nice, not a cloud in the sky, and by the time you get up to the top of it, you're in a blizzard because of the mountains.
That's crazy shit.
And when we got over the Teton Pass, we were going down a hill. I was driving.
You keep saying Teton Pass. I think you just like saying that phrase, Teton Pass. I've never even heard it.
The
Teton Pass.
Grand Teton.
That's a thing, Teton Pass. I like that.
Yeah.
The Teton Pass.
Well, Middle America knows what I'm talking about. People who have been outside of New York know what
I'm
talking
not.
about.
I don't go outside
You
Murray
fucking
Hill.
city rat. So,
It's in Jersey.
yeah.
Jersey might as well be the Teton
Where's
Pass.
that, in Pennsylvania or something?
Teton.
Grand Tetons. Big titties.
Hey, nice Tetons, honey.
Yeah.
That has to be what the Indians named it.
Of course. Grand Tetons.
By the way, I got called dear today by the Starbucks drive-through girl who must have
nice.
been. And I say girl because she's like high school,
Yeah.
and she called me dear.
Yeah. She's trying to be an old soul.
I like it.
She's trying to have people go, "You're an old soul."
I'm definitely old-fashioned in that way,
what she's
saying
going
dear or
for.
hun. I say that out of love, and I liked it. I was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Tetons. Go ahead.
Tetons. So we go over the Teton Pass, and when we're on the Teton Pass, driving on the Teton Pass, it's ice, right? And I'm like, "Oh my God, this is terrible." So I'm riding the brake, and that's not good enough. Like we're sliding a little.
On ice, that's not great.
Fucking bad.
Oh shit! So you're starting to kind of.
Yeah, it's not good, dude. So I'm driving so slow. I'm doing literally like 10, 15 miles an hour down this hill. I don't care who's behind me, what's happening. Like, go around me if you want,
The Slow and the Furious.
if you dare. The slow and the
That was you.
and the anxiety ridden.
It's about family.
Yeah, it's about family. Go around.
Go around. Go.
I got family in here. So,
I'm furious.
baby on board. So, we get to the RV park, and I go, hey, is there a better way to get out of here? She goes, yeah, just go down here and then go down there. It's all flat. I go, we took the Teton Pass here. She goes, you're saying Teton Pass a lot.
Yeah, you must like saying it.
So I go, we took the
I keep
Teton.
blowing smoke this way.
It doesn't matter. It's
It does. Jared, I'm...
We're on camera too right now. So she goes, it must not have been your time.
Who was this? Who were you talking to? And then she vanished?
The lady,
Who's this, the fucking Red Skull?
the lady at the RV
Shout
park
out to Russ Marquand.
it must not have been your time. I go, what does that mean? She goes, do not take that way back to wherever you're going. Don't do that on her.
And she was gone.
Where's the old lady who gave me directions?
George, who are you talking to? There's nobody there. And then you looked up and it was like, oh, the Grand Teton Ghost.
Yeah, exactly. Large Marge gave you directions.
Bro. Yeah, that was terrifying. So, anyway, if you're in an RV, do not take the
The Teton.
the TP. So anyway, so Kanye, it must not be Kanye's time. Although, let's be honest, we're marketing people. We make memes for a living. We're daddies. We're daddy as fuck. We're sexy. We're old. We have kids. Patreon.com/meme daddies. Rate, review, subscribe. Apple, Spotify, YouTube.
And maybe learn a thing or two also.
Kanye has a documentary coming out called Genius. Literally what the name of it is. They've been filming it for 20 years. It's probably a pretty big deal for him. He's
Yeah, for
promoting it
sure.
heavily. He's just posting. He is, let's call it what it is. He is shit posting on Instagram.
He is shit posting.
He's
He
shit
is.
posting.
And
Yeah.
let's explain to the novices. Some people might not. It doesn't. We're not being offensive when we say shit posting. That is a meme phrase. There's a poster phrase, right? I mean,
He's shit posting. He's cropping horrifically.
yeah.
He's posting wildly, post after post after post after post. He's posting erratically, things that have nothing to do with each other. He's framing it in a way that he wants to get his family back. However, even in his most manic state, I do believe that either he knows or he's got people around him that know that that's not the way to do it. Obviously. He's just trying.
I don't know. I would love to believe that. You're saying there's something kind of Machiavellian about the strategy. Is that what you're trying to say? I feel like.
He's like Howard Hughes in himself.
So are you gonna? Is this
He's
like?
got a documentary coming out and he's got an album coming out.
This
on
is some
February
deep state
22nd.
conspiracy shit right now. This is like foil hat shit. Are you saying that like
Well,
Kim
Neil-
is complicit too? Does Kim know? Like, is Kim okay with it? Is it part of the scheme?
Bro, Kim probably also has a financial interest in his success.
Dude, this is a blockbuster, like thought. The fact
So
that
does Chris
you think
Jenner has a financial interest in his success.
Pete's in on it. Did Pete come up with Skeet? Like that kind of thing? Like they're just.
I don't. No, I don't think Pete's that smart. I
He's
think Pete's-
funny though. He's a funny guy.
Pete's just along for the ride. Neil Young. We're not going back to that. Just this is a branch on a tree. Neil Young also had a documentary coming out when he pulled that whole thing with the fucking Joe Rogan on the Spotify thing. He had a documentary coming out that week. Like, people are not stupid. They're annoying, but they're not stupid. Neil Young, nobody was talking about Neil Young before he pulled his music off Spotify. His users don't even know his fans don't even know what a podcast is.
Right.
They were like, what? What? He's doing what? He's got a new album out?
Right.
Where can I buy it? What store?
What record is that? What record is the podcast? No, that's not a record. Grandpa, that's not a record.
Yeah,
it's a phone. What? It's on the phone?
They went to Best Buy. They were like, where can I buy the Joe Rogan podcast?
Do you have that in 45s, a small record? No, it's not record, sir. It's not a record. I'm speaking loud. I understand your words. I just don't understand. Speaking loudly doesn't
Speak
help.
louder.
You're speaking so eloquently.
Turn the volume up.
He was really eloquent, that old man.
You saying that because he's black?
You're Chinese.
Neil Young doesn't have black fans.
Can't argue that.
Let's be honest.
That's gonna be the.
Neither does Joe Rogan.
Neil Young doesn't have black fans.
Joe Rogan's got black fans, but they're all Candace Owen black fans. You know, they're fucking talking white supremacy stuff in blackface, which is what they say Candace Owens does.
Oh man, yeah.
She's there's nothing that Candace Owens is. White people love her, dude.
Sure.
Racist white people love her
Because
so
they
much.
always say, "See,
Yeah,
you see,
see, she says what I think. She's black.
you see."
Yeah,
She's like, "Fuck it, I'll do it. Nobody's doing it. I'll do it."
yeah. Oh, I can make some money doing this. Shit.
How many followers you think I'll get?
She goes home and she's like, shit.
Classic. Classic. Shout out to The Wire.
Yeah. Shit.
Shit.
Yeah, this I mean, Kanye could be a whole episode on his own.
Oh, yeah.
I love him so much, dude. I really do. When he talks about himself as the Walt Disney, as the Steve Jobs, I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
But Walt Disney never posted 40 screenshots in a row arguing with his wife.
Did he? Did he not?
I don't think so.
Yo, bro, I mean, Walt Disney, I've never talked about this publicly, but I'll do it here. I would love to think this is on purpose. I went to Disneyland, right? I think I told you about this. I went to Disneyland. Here's how well thought out everything at Disneyland is. You know about the invisible paint that they use? Invisible.
Tell me, what do you mean?
I think it's called invisible blue, that they paint doors they don't want people to see.
Oh, yeah. The staff doors. I
They
know what you're
paint them
talking
a
about.
specific color so that they kind of just the eye's not drawn to them, right?
It's the same paint that Wile E. Coyote used to paint tunnels on the thing, and the Roadrunner would run through the tunnel, and then
Yeah.
he'd try to go through and he'd slam into it.
That's the opposite paint.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
different paint.
So they think about everything, right? So here's my theory, right? My hypothesis about the men's bathrooms at Disneyland, right? So I believe they figured out the average height of the male, put a special reflective surface at the urinal, and made it reflective in a way that makes your dick look bigger. So
Like
that
a funhouse mirror in the
when you
toilet.
look down, your dick just looks big. Because I went to the bathroom at the urinal, I looked down, and I was like, yo.
Maybe it was was it a side view mirror? You were looking at the next guy.
No, I was looking at myself. And I was like, damn, bro, welcome to Dickneyland.
Yeah.
Place on earth.
As soon as I got in. And it took me like a half an hour to realize like why I was like fucking strutting around.
Why am I spending so much money on all this shit? Why am I walking around buying like all these fucking hats? The whole family has their hats. $40 each. Hey, I'll get a couple extra hats. Fuck it.
And then I realized I was like,
You're winking at the Walt Disney statue.
I got fucking Skeet Davidson energy right now.
Good for you.
And then I was like, man, they thought of everything. A 6'4" person is not going to benefit from it, but they probably have a huge dick.
They don't
anyway.
need it.
Exactly.
They don't need it.
A 5'2" guy is not going to benefit from, but he's not going to He's too far down anyway. You
Right.
know what I mean?
He's already one of the dwarves.
He's already working at Disneyland.
Yeah.
So all of us, you know, I'm 5'10", like whatever, like average height. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I benefited tremendously from that Disneyland fucking funhouse mirror.
Oh, I gotta go check that out.
Yeah, you'll feel great, dude.
I'm going there next week.
Check it out. Let me know how you feel. Go to the bathroom as soon as you get in the gates.
I'm gonna take a picture without going.
Yeah. I mean, keep the penis out of it, obviously.
Big Disney energy.
Big Disney energy. Yeah. Disney dick.
Yo, what's with him? He looks so happy. Yeah,
I got on the teacups. I was like this.
Yeah, I don't think the whole family could fit on this teacup. You guys will take that one. Daddy has to stretch out.
I
Gotta
need
lay this
room.
thing out.
All right, I got something to wrap it up with. So very interesting article came out recently about here's the headline. You're going to laugh. Current and former Dr. Phil employees say the set is a toxic workplace The show says everything's fine, right? So first of all, what do you?
So it's the dog. It's the dog in the
What's your-
flames. Everything's fine. This is fine.
Everything's fine. So that show's been on the air for how long? By the way,
I'd love to know a workplace that's not toxic.
that was my first thought.
Like,
They
no,
found-
this workplace is great. There's no conflict. Everyone, I mean, other than this room,
Yeah,
and even this, I mean, you piss me off constantly.
yeah. We've just started. That show's been on the air for 17 years, I think, something like
God.
that. They found 9 employees to talk about it being a toxic workplace. Where are you not? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
are you fucked? How many thousands of people have worked at that place over the course of 17 years?
What do you think? It's a fucking joyride to run a show?
It's work, bro. Go to work and shut the fuck up.
I don't like
you
the
don't-
energy here. Leave.
Go somewhere else.
It's probably them too. Who knows? The people that usually are loudest about being about toxic environment. It's a lot of times it's them.
What kind of toxic?
Yeah, I mean, what?
I hate to say it. I mean, unless it's people beating the shit out of somebody in a break room or fucking raping people or grabbing people's body parts or making horrific sexual fucking innuendos, it doesn't matter.
So it wasn't a woman saying.
No.
Okay.
No, it was
It
just
wasn't
peop-
on some
it was
Weinstein
just,
shit.
It was just people
toxic.
being like rude. Yeah, people
'Cause,
being like mean.
yeah, I didn't hear anything sex or anything, so I was assuming it's just toxicity and just rudeness.
Some guy ate all the buttered pretzels.
Yeah, Larry ate my sandwiches every day.
Yeah, Larry's a real piece of shit. He put fish in the microwave. Fucking stinks in the break room. Okay.
Toxic how? It fucking smelled in there.
Oh, I hate. The toilets never fucking flush right. Okay. Fix the toilet. I feel like at any workplace there's a pecking order. There's a there's a hierarchy. There's cliques, and it's like high school. Any place is like high school. High school's toxic too.
So it says, but behind the scenes, a dozen current and former employees say they experienced verbal abuse in a workplace that fosters fear, intimidation, and racism. So it doesn't say what the racism is, but so this person says this fucking made me laugh. This quote made me laugh. I would have nightmares. I would literally be working in my sleep and have nightmares about something being wrong or not turning in something the right way, the former employee said. Even when I quit, I had to go to therapy for it, which is crazy because you're working for a therapist. So let me tell you something. I worked at the Blue Canoe in Huntington from 2001 to 2006. I still, to this day, have nightmares about working there. Join the club, man. Work sometimes sucks.
There's pressure.
There's pressure.
You know what you got to do is get your fucking head out of your ass.
Yeah.
A few minutes. He probably did speak. Listen, he's a therapist. He's not your therapist. He's a TV therapist.
No, they meant you were working to pay a therapist.
I know. I'm just saying. Well, he's saying he works for a therapist, or he or she works for a therapist. And what irony? Yeah, but he's not like the staff therapist. He has a call time. He has to figure out what to stay on message and to do this and get the packages ready. I don't know. People are so soft. Just quit
Yeah, just go work somewhere else.
or make it a less toxic environment. Bring it up. You know what I'm saying? Like make it better.
Listen, you're running, and this was the whole thing that my point. I think we talked about this about Ellen.
They're blaming fucking Dr. Phil for having nightmares. What is he, Freddy Krueger? He's like the guy. He climbed into my
He
dreams.
showed up. You know what you gotta do.
Ah! And he wakes up. He wakes up in a cold sweat. That's his fault.
He wakes up. He goes, you know, if you die in here, you die in real life.
You've got the body. I got the brains. He pulls out his fucking the glove. Yeah, I got the PhD.
Like, yo, what people here's listen, and I still
Everyone is annoying.
that should be our theme song.
Yeah. You're
Just
annoying.
Go to work, man. And if you don't like that job, go get another job.
It sounds like their problem. They're having nightmares about sending. No one wants to do the wrong job. Like, like I have nightmares sometimes of, I back in school or college, or I missed a paper, or like, oh shit,
I can't find my class.
can't find the. Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't blame the school.
Welcome to being a human. You have the human condition.
Yeah.
Good for you. That means you're alive.
And of course, it's a
Great.
toxic place. Look at the guests on that show. Look at it's a toxic, it literally was about getting the most toxic environment going. So this guy was like a ringleader of this crazy circus.
So he could solve problems.
So it was a nest of problems
Yeah.
by design.
Great point.
It's like,
Everyone.
yeah, fucking Danielle Bergoli, that was the famous one.
Yeah. Cashmere. Well, she was honestly the least of.
No, yeah, she was like tame.
Yeah, she was tame. Remember the bum fights guy that came out?
course,
That
of
was
course.
incredible. But really, any work situation, the Ellen Show, when it came out that there was stuff going on there and everyone wasn't so nice and perfect and sweet all the time, it's like she's got a $500 million company to run. Get off her fucking ass, dude. What do you want her to do?
It's hard.
Stop-
Entertainment is hard work. It's not fun.
What
It's
do you want
like
her to stop and talk to everybody and entertain?
dance. You're gonna dance like Ellen's gonna dance through the hallways. That's not.
She's got meetings. She's
Yeah.
got shit to do. She's got people to talk to. She's got a show to run.
I agree.
She's got shit to do, bro. And I don't know if I've said this on here, but like if you worked at Nabisco and you walked down the hallway and you saw the CEO and you stopped him and you were like, "Hey man, I mean, I can't tell you enough. I love the crackers we make here. I grew up on them. I put them in my soup." He'd walk away and he'd go, "Fire that person."
Yeah. All right, I gotta
Fucking
go.
interrupted me. Yeah, thanks. I love the crackers.
He didn't even give me an Oreo.
Yeah, get that guy out of here. He's got to go. He's annoying. He's irresponsible. He's unprofessional. Get him out of here. He doesn't know how to work. He doesn't know how to be in the professional environment. You got to go.
People think you're gonna work in entertainment and everything's like the show. They think they're on the camera.
And I get it. I interned at Def Jam for about 8 months, and all it taught me was that I don't want to work in the music business. That's all it taught me.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in the.
You never wrote an article about Def Jam is toxic?
No.
Maybe you should. Do the Kanye.
Probably should, bro. The woman that I worked for there.
Toxic.
I mean, I could. She was one of the worst people I ever worked for in my entire life.
Write a tell-all, bro.
I should. Maybe I could get some clicks.
Tell us about it in the Patreon.
Yeah. All right. So if you made it this far, thank you for listening. I mean, who made it this far, really? How many of you are there?
Real ones. I would say there's a couple dozen, 100.
I'd be interested to find out. I mean, at this point, I feel like we got some good momentum going. There's people listening. The videos are building. People are listening. They're listening and coming back. So
We're getting sexier.
if
I've
you-
noticed we're starting to become more sexy.
I put on a sweater today.
Yeah.
You got on a
I got
shark.
I got a
I don't know
Sharknado
what-
hat.
I don't know what you're wearing, but
I got my.
I feel like you got Xavier's sweatshirt on or something.
Listen, it's fucking cool.
Eh, yeah, it's cool.
Jarrett likes it.
Jared likes it. Jared's an idiot.
You dressed like an LL Bean catalog.
Yeah,
You're gonna-
fuck. LL Cool Bean. LL Cool Beans.
That's some dad shit. That's the daddest thing you ever said.
Yeah. Well, I'm a daddy, dude.
LL Cool Beans, guys. Let's go.
But listen, if
We
you,
better beat the traffic.
if you did make it this far, I can't believe it. What are you doing here? First of all,
Rocking
second of
back
all,
and forth, guaranteed.
you are rocking. Your foot is going 1,000,000 miles an hour right now.
You're taking the salt from inside the little cellophane paper, and you're just like you're sucking that salt right out of that fucking that Auntie Anne's paper. You're licking it, right? Nice greasy paper.
You don't know where the fucking tears begin and the butter ends right now.
You're chewing. You're even chewing some of the cellophane. You don't care. The wax paper. You're chewing it.
What do you- Yeah. So, listen, if you're a Patreon, which you may be, because who knows, you're on YouTube right now,
Yeah.
and you're
You should be.
Yeah, patreon.com/meme daddies, by the way.
Oh, you don't want to learn about the creative business and growing a following, and you don't. Okay, then don't join the Patreon.
Listen,
if
if
you
you-
want to learn to, like, I get it. You want to remain anonymous. You don't want to
Listen,
learn how to
if-
create.
You're being a bitch.
I didn't want to
call it
say
what it
it.
is.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but
No, anybody can do this, by the way. I started out with 0 followers. How many did you start out with?
0.
You started out with 0 too?
Yeah, it's funny. I joined the platform and I had no followers.
Wow, that's weird.
It is,
Yeah, I
But-
started out with 0 too.
but Instagram's toxic.
You probably shouldn't start.
Yeah, it's
People-
hard.
People are going to laugh at you.
Well, some people won't like you, and I think
So many people so many more people don't like me now than when I started.
I agree.
Yeah, way more people don't like me now than when I started.
And some people
Yeah.
really hate me. And the funny thing is, but a lot of other people also do like what I do. And
Yeah, a lot of people like what I do.
that's funny. It's
Which is
interesting.
great because it gives me a chance to connect with people who do like what I do and just kind of pray for and have compassion for the people who don't like what I do. Because I know that the people who don't like what I do really just wish they were doing what I do. Because I know that because I used to be one of the people who hated people who do what they do. Because I wanted to do what they did.
I used to be a
Piece of shit.
piece of shit.
You're still a piece of shit. People can't change. Even babies know that.
That baby, yeah,
Shout out Tim Robinson.
the king.
All right, so yeah, if you made it this far, leave a comment on the YouTube. I read all the comments, all 3 of them.
I read
Sometimes 4.
every other one.
You can't skip them; they're all in line. You don't know how to speed read, that's why.
Yeah.
So I read all the comments. I see every subscriber that comes in. I can't see who views it, but I see you. I see the views. I read all the comments on Apple, Spotify. I see all of them. I see all of you. All 7 of you
Yeah.
so far.
You're seen. I hope you feel seen.
You are seen. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking this ride with us. Let's go.
Go right to the Teton Pass. Everybody.
LFG. I guess it wasn't my time. I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still smoking. I'm still talking. I'm still memeing. I'm still getting hate from people for fucking posting girls in bikinis on a beach with a ring light. And
you're still posting.
and I'm still talking about Jay-Z. So get over to that Patreon so you can hear the lyric of the week and we can talk about how it applies to creativity and being a daddy. All right?
That's what we're about.
Goodbye.